What the fuck am I for that second? I think it's second baseman. Brooks Ball. Second. Take him out.
Welcome back.
What's up, flea market? I'm back.
Icrio would have the all-time hits if he was in America his whole career.
Yeah, he would have been a man. I'm just imagining, God, he put up some numbers quick. He did that shit fast, so he did it real quick. Oh, Echo was on first. Baldwin. Yeah, that's about right. Vargas. Feel like I should bring him up some, but yeah, I'm gonna leave Andrew down. He been slumping, leave him down. Olsen. He could play third. He a lefty though. I don't like that lefty and lefty shit. I don't like that. That's dumb. I'm not gonna put in a lefty back. Wish I could take Benintendi out, but he hit lefties pretty good. Not gonna do that. Have all a lineup full of lefties against a lefty pitcher is crazy. That's fucking madness. That's madness.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the
It was funny reading up when Gary Sheffield wasn't at all impressed when asked about Icrio's hit success. He said something like getting C. homers and doubles.
Are you serious?
I thought that was funny.
Man, this team has really been struggling. You can see the frustration building, Singy.
Yeah, missed opportunities and a lack of timely hitting has really hurt them.
We got our lead
Today's
back,
a new day, though. They have what it takes on this roster to turn things around. Great play is contagious as well.
Can lead to some shit in this division. Damn. I'm getting it back, though. It makes it more realistic.
It is true to a degree, but to hit them at the rate Icrio was hitting is hard in itself.
Exactly.
The first pitch right after this.
But you know what's crazy? Kenny Lofton numbers is similar. If you look at his overall numbers,
just a little bit away from first pitch.
Kenny Lofton had a good career.
Today,
it's not as good as Ichiro's, but he had a good career.
On him.
He's that type of player to me. Fast, good defense, good slap hitter.
With those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
The perfect team has the right balance of contact-heavy hitters with power hitters who can take their walks, don't strike out all the time.
Exactly.
Swing.
I was having fun on that change. I was out in front. Let's try to go down right field. Let's try right field.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line.
Popped out.
Hines moving under it.
Damn.
Tries to make the
play,
it's foul.
Yes, I live. I live to try it again. We'll take whatever we can get with this.
In the air, right side of the infield. And there's one away. Luis Robert now.
I need his
He's
power
a guy who
numbers
does
to
it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy gets for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And that one handled. The throw to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Now it's
this dude is on fire.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Damn.
And first offering is
Let's
fouled
jump on him
off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that one moves his feet.
2 strikes.
Lofton was just as good as Icrio cause he had a high on base and really took his walks.
Yeah, Lofton was tough. He was a good basketball player too. In Arizona.
And on the mound today, a guy who will
this
give
dude, Jonathan Kennedy, he's a good pitcher in real life. The White Sox actually got some nice pitchers.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone.
So we'll see.
Jacob Wilson with Diaz is like that now. Swings at nearly everything and makes contact.
It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a foul ball.
Got him in the hole. I can throw that sweet.
Lofton had great defense. Hall of Famer, no doubt.
I'm not throwing that sweep on one with the fastball. I don't want the back end to miss it. I have to go with my sweeper on my
swinging and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Damn, they done ran me out of the middle.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed.
I'll take something off. I'll get him.
Swing at a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. First and second, no outs. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Going back to back. See if he can take the power away.
That's out to center field. Benintendi moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Yeah, you got to keep the ball in the ground.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 hits in the game last night.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Right through there for a strike.
Read my mind. Keep it on the ground.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Out in front.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stevenson.
Damn.
And fouled off.
Out in front of
there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that's outside. It's going to count 1 and 2.
That sweeper, he ain't got no slide. I thought he had a slide. Try to cut low, keep that cutter low.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Back up that fastball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses.
2-2. That's a quadrant we want right there.
That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement.
How do you feel that they might get
out in
Rose in the Hall of Fame now that he passed away?
I hate
that's
that.
Terrible.
I hate that's disgusting to me. That's fucking disgusting.
Out of the jam.
That's fucking disgusting. They should have been put that man in there. I knew they was gonna do that though. That's sad. To me, that's sad as fuck. That's disgusting, dude. That's
Back
fucking
here
disgusting.
in Cincinnati, top of the
That's
second.
disgusting.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox.
They'll probably do that with Bonds too.
No
That's
balls
disgusting.
and a strike to JD.
Well, look at it like this.
Bonds
If you
hated the
take
media,
Bonds'
and I
numbers
don't
before the
blame him.
steroid accusations, he a Hall of Famer.
Blame.
Fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he was out in front.
Slapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved.
Bonds is a Hall of Famer before
No
the
doubt.
steroid allegations.
Sure safety
You be
for
honest,
the fans.
you be
Last thing
honest
is a player you want to look up and see.
Ooh, and he rocked.
Quick reactions down there at first.
He was the best hitter in the 90s.
Yeah,
before
people
the
forget
Worlds.
how dominant Barry Bonds was.
Knuckling action on the baseball.
Yeah.
Elko has to step out of the way for ball one.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
5-tool player.
Yeah.
So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground
Come on,
ball,
Vargas.
but it was
I'll
absolutely
send your ass
hammered
back
through
down.
the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Oh,
Swing
every
and a
time I
drive,
criticize
deep right
them,
field.
they do
Get
something
there.
good.
That should be extra bases. Lead runner
Every
touches
time I
second,
criticize
headed for
them, hit the
third.
ball.
Lead runner holds
Every
at
time.
third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out. So up next for Chicago, Andrew
Vaughn, you suck.
Golden
That means hit a
opportunity
fucking
right
home
here.
run. You suck, Andrew Vaughn.
Out
Oh,
towards the center.
it didn't work. Oh my
Freedom
God.
sizing this one up.
No, it didn't work, but I could score. I could score.
Drops
Yeah.
into the glove.
Every time I
Runner
criticize
takes
them, they
for
do
home.
something. It's
And
crazy.
they'll score first.
That's
It's
me
1-0.
crazy.
Sometimes all you got to do
Every
is
time I
your
criticize
job,
them,
and
hit the ball.
don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs.
Hit
Put
the ball, you
in
fucking
play,
bum.
and nice job with the sac fly.
Oh, God. Damn, it didn't work
In the
that
dirt,
time.
but kept close.
0-1's the count.
Vargas stands at second with two gone. Swinging a foul straight back.
Who was sleeping? What's his weapon? He get 4 singles, sleeping same for third.
People always forget Bob Welch had 27 wins with the A's. Dave Stewart was the man too.
Yeah, Dave
And
Stewart was
Dennis
tough.
Nabs
The
it.
A's got a legendary history, man. I think they third
A
in
run
World
on 2
Series
hits
wins
and they
behind the
lead
Cardinals.
one. We go to the
The
bottom
Yankees
of
number 1 in
inning
World
number
Series
2.
wins. The Cardinals
It's the
2.
White
I think
Sox
the A's is
1
3.
and the Reds
I
nothing.
think the A's are 3.
9 World Series.
That shit crazy, ain't it?
Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the DH,
fucking
Gavin
crazy.
Lux. First pitch misses.
That's crazy.
3 in a row in the 70s.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
1 in 89.
Next off.
They had
with
Catfish
Phillies.
Hunter. They had some legends over there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes,
Are
he
you
did.
serious? Serious? That was a ball. And they cheat me all the time, so fuck.
On the ground to the left. And
Coming back that
foul
fastball,
ball.
baby. That was a setup pitch. Coming back that gas. That was a setup pitch.
Good eye.
And
in
we
that
missed
spot.
that
They were
spot.
in Philly for the first 50 years as a team.
Finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Damn!
He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Then the Phillies became the team that all Philly loved.
Just missed his
Yeah.
shot on the inside right there.
0-1.
The Phillies had a lot of racism back in the day.
On the ground to third. Might be 2. Vaughn to second.
Yeah, sweet
Plenty
dub.
of time
Sweet
in
double
Then
play.
they
That
moved
was
to
sweet.
Kansas City.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
He swings and fouls.
That's when they were just the Yankees minor league team.
2 outs.
You know your stuff, man.
This one in the air,
Know
center
your
field.
shit. I like that.
Benintendi is there.
Went
I
to
like
Oakland
that.
in the late 60s.
Brings it in for the third out.
Did you know that the Oakland,
And welcome back
I
to
mean,
the
the,
ballpark. And here is Sosa.
Now Sacramento and Las Vegas in
fucking
2028.
California Angels used to play at
He's
Wrigley
so
Field, but it was another
comfortable with
Wrigley
taking
Field.
his base
They
hits to
played
the
on a place
opposite
called
field,
Wrigley
but he
Field
can
when they
jump
first
you if
started.
you make a mistake.
Damn, I got jammed.
Foul territory behind the plate.
Damn, no.
And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice.
Really get some runs.
That's crazy.
Looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive,
I'll have to look that up later.
It's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into
called,
center.
I think it was called Wrigley Field. It was Oakland A's. Look up Oakland A's.
I don't think that pitch would have been called
California
a strike,
A's.
but
I love the old California Angels name.
Yeah. In Wrigley Field.
Enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up.
Why would they get rid of that?
Step off, throw to first.
Oh, no.
Dives back in, but they got
I thought he
it.
got it. Shit, I was reading that mess. I thought he got it.
The Oaklanders should have done the Colliers for the final years in SAT.
Ooh, did he catch one? Did he catch? No, it's short, it's short, it's short. Damn.
Makes the play,
Need some
and
fucking
it's out
runs.
number
Man.
3.
Damn. I need some.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Cannon back to work. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Friedel takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Quick feed to second
There we
for
go.
1. How
Nice
about
though.
that double play? Matt McClain, the next to hit. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
Out in
Swing
front
and a
on the
miss
sweep.
as he was out front that time. That's down and in.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Back like that. I'm gonna blow his ass out the water. Should miss this. Hopefully.
And that's
Get
a
him. Sit your ass
strikeout.
down.
Ed
Come
Drummond
for
says
the
he won a round. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's
Bob Welch never even got 20 wins after the 27-win season.
That's
That's
crazy.
nuts.
You know, Nolan, that's crazy. You know what else is crazy? Nolan Ryan never won a Cy Young. Nolan Ryan never won a Cy Young.
Misses the sweeper.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes.
I don't think
You're
Nomar
doing
Garcia
that,
Parra ever won the Gold
That's
Glove.
unbelievable.
I think Nomar Garcia Parra never
Nolan
won the
was a
Gold Glove.
workhorse.
Yeah, Nolan was a true workhorse.
Throwing high 90s in his 40s.
Yeah, it was crazy. And he could fight.
Away.
And he
Clearly
can
that
fucking
was the
fight.
plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play.
He
And
beat Robert
that should
Ventura
tell you
ass.
something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Oh yeah, he
early
could
as
fight
fuck.
low.
Late on that
Who
fastball.
is your? Okay, I got
He
a
was
question.
sitting off speed there.
Who is your best defensive first baseman?
Dave Stewart had 4 20-win seasons.
Foul ball, it stays
Yeah,
nothing
Stewart
in
was
2.
tough.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball
Who is your best
slightly
defensive
elevated.
first baseman of
Good
all
job by
time?
the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Up the middle, McClain throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And next to hit for the Sox,
Man,
Tim
these fucking
Elko
runs.
singled and scored his first time.
Yes!
Drilled out
Yes!
to
I
the
felt it in the
field.
joystick.
That's
Yes! I'm going to go
Into
with
the
Keith
top
Hernandez
deck
for
and
me.
outta here.
Keith
Home
Hernandez
run.
for me.
His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
John Olerud.
Olerud was
He's
tough.
getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another.
My
A
favorite
good hitter
defensive
gets
shortstop
pitch
is Omar
recognition
Vizquel.
early. He saw exactly where that
My
was going to
favorite
be. The
second
challenge,
baseman
not
is,
get over anxious and come out of your swing.
Second
He
base,
stayed
second
on
base.
it.
It's
and got
Robbie
all of it.
Alomar. Third base for me, favorite defensive player is King Caminetti. Center
Mine
field,
was
Jim
Andrelton
Evans.
Simmons.
And now the shortstop, Miguel Vargas. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center.
Oh, that's a ground rule, though. That's
so
ground
it's an
rules.
automatic double.
That's ground rule.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well.
He broke the defensive war stat 1 year with the Angels.
Just
Yeah,
put
he was
together
tough.
a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Vaughn now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
I think the most underrated shortstop is Omar Vizquel. He was good.
Swinging a foul out of play.
He just missed it. He was late on that.
Matt Chapman was my fave third baseman.
Yeah.
Omar was great.
I just like Matt Williams on third, too.
Well struck right field.
Go out,
That's
go out,
back
go out,
there.
go out, go out, go out, go out.
Slams
Damn.
into the wall and
Very asterisk.
Oh, man, amazing catch.
Damn.
And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Nice. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. Out to short.
There you go. There you go, Vargas.
Over to
there
first.
you go. That's what I'm talking about.
The bottom of the fourth.
Vacuum that shit. Yeah, I remember Dan Ugly.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
What were some power hitting second baseman?
Yeah, like him, David Wright. What's the guy that played for Baltimore? Baltimore had an infield that can hit. What was the guy for Baltimore that had an infield that can hit home runs?
He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Jeff Kent.
Jeff Kent was tough with
swing and a high fly
the
ball
Mets
hit
and
the
Giants.
air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it into the
Jeff
warning
Kent was
track.
tough. Him and Rich Aurelia,
Quite
that was a nice
infield
infield.
so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
We need some fucking runs, man.
Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg. The
And
Cubs stole him in that Philly straight. That Philly straight.
One up, one down.
With the Phillies, they got Larry Bohr and Ryan Sandberg. That was crazy. That was a crazy
now the
trade.
DH spot, Lenny Sosa popped out and foul ground.
BGO was tough.
Outside low, ball one.
Oh yeah, definitely stole the trade.
Yeah, that was crazy. Robinson Cano was tough too.
That bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right.
Chase Utley.
Chase Utley, yeah, for the Phillies, he was tough too.
Catch, and there's
I think he played for the Dodgers too. Brent Boone was here. He had power with the Reds.
Second baseman,
his brother coached Yankees, I think.
Brandon Phillips.
Yeah, Brandon Phillips for the Reds.
Baldwin, 1 for 2.
He got into a big fight with the Cardinals.
Now we'll blow to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Hold on, what's
3
that?
down that time. Home half of the fifth coming
I got to pause.
up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
$40 homers, I think.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I'm back. I was talking to my daughter. She at the grocery store. My daughter had me on camera call, so I had to pause. I didn't get your last question.
2 strikes.
My daughter was on calling me, so I couldn't hear it.
Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Hines batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to.
No worries.
Yeah, my daughter was on at the grocery store.
Around the move, pitching for
Damn.
a strike.
I had to
He was
pause the
talking
game.
about Alfonso Soriano.
Yeah, he was tough. He had power. He had a fast-ass bat. He generated a lot of power. He had a quick bat.
Got to make something happen to
He
get
had
a
a
runner in
quick
the
bat.
scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now all it takes is perhaps a single.
He
He
generated a
had
lot of power.
46 homers with the Nationals before coming to the Cubs.
That shit
The
crazy.
line, and it's foul.
You
As
know
a
who?
pitcher, you know the runner
don't
on
get enough
second is
credit
ready
to me. He
push
was a
things
champion.
with the speed. A base
Edgar
hit's probably
Renteria.
gonna be a big run.
He
so
was a
you
champion.
really
He
have
was
to
like the
execute
Robert
on the
Horry
mound.
of baseball.
Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Uh-oh, throw goes to second.
Damn. I lost track of what base he was
So
on.
runner in scoring position, and now the tying.
Oh man, he was the man.
Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
Okay, I escaped.
Walk-off hit to win the World Series.
Encarnacion Strand swings.
Then wins again with the Giants.
Fouled off. He was late.
You talking about
Always
Edgar
loved his
Renteria?
swing.
You talking about Edgar? Or Soriano?
On the ground.
Damn!
In comes a
Yeah, Edgar.
I have to pay attention.
RBI
Edgar won on
single.
like 3 teams. He won with
Still able to come through
the
behind in the
Marlins.
count right there.
He won
There's
with the
something about
Cardinals,
pulling one
and
down
I think he
the
won
line
with the
and
Giants.
shooting it through the infield.
He had
It's
about
just
3
so
rings,
satisfying as a
3 or
hitter.
4
It's just
rings.
fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
I think he won with
There's a
Boston
swing
too. I'm
and
not for
drop.
sure.
Benintendi
He played for a
going
couple
back,
teams. He's like Robert Horry.
makes the catch on the edge of the track.
Damn, I get some runs.
So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back here at Great
Come
American
on, man.
Ballpark, top 6. And here is
Come on.
Luis Robert Jr. Abbott back to work. And the sweeper misses.
Damn. All
Right
that
side,
power.
hard
He
hit.
ball up in.
Whips it to first.
And he an opposite
Yogi
field
Berra
hitter
has
too.
10 rings.
Yeah, Yogi is a dog.
Now batting, center fielder Andrew
He got rings
Andrew
as a
Benintendi
manager
up
and
to
a
the
player.
plate.
He got the most in baseball history. I thought it actually was 11. I thought it was 11 rings. I could be wrong. I thought it was 11.
This guy's
David Cone 5.
Yeah, David Cone was a nice pitcher too. He had
We'll see if he
a
can
nice
tighten up his zone a little bit.
repertoire.
Hard grounder into the
Ooh.
outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now. With
Jeter and the whole core 5.
Yeah, they
and
was
now
tough.
J.D. Martinez.
Bernie Williams don't get enough credit either. Paul
And
O'Neill,
that is out of play.
Bernie Williams. It's a lot of players that don't get enough credit to me.
Benintendi leads off first with 1 away.
Paul O'Neill was tough when he was with the
Reggie
Reds.
Jackson with 5-2.
He a jerk in real life though. Reggie
And that
Jackson,
one
he
fouled
got a bad
off.
attitude. A friend of
Pretty
mine met
frugal
him.
guy.
Said he had a
is
real
very
bad attitude.
efficient with the pitch
It's a
count in
credible
this
source
one.
too.
El Duque Hernandez with 4.
Oh yeah. Damn, I was out in
Swing
front.
and a miss.
I was out in front.
Oh, that sucks about Reggie.
They say he have a bad
Stays where he
attitude.
is.
I gotta
His
think guys
attitude
are
was
playing
real
all
bad.
the way. He
My
set him up
friend
with
said
a
he
high
was signing
fastball
autographs at
and
his
then
job.
carry that curveball
And a
down
guy
low to
asked
get
him,
swinging.
was that a
Especially
World
with how
Series
effective
ring he had
pitchers
on? He
work
said,
up
does
in
it
the
look like
zone
one?
these days. That's a devastating combination.
He said that's what it looks like to me. It's some smart mouth
And up
shit he
next for
said.
Chicago, Tim
Yeah, I heard he has a
Elko.
real
lets
bad
it back in
attitude.
the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah,
He's not people friendly.
Time he jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire
Jeez.
way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Come on, get me one more, Tim. We need some runs.
And there's a
We need
ball.
some fucking runs. Number 14's prospect. Number 14 prospect for the White Sox.
Kurt Schilling with 3.
Oh, Kurt Schilling was tough. The bloody sock, man.
Try to go again with the fastball.
The best backdoor slider in the history of baseball, in my opinion. His backdoor slider was nasty, and his cutter. His cutter was nasty. That backdoor slider, oh my God. Kurt was a warrior.
He was nasty.
He was a warrior.
Him and Randy, best 1-2
Oh my God, that's best. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. That's crazy.
Guy hasn't thrown it very much.
I was thinking the same thing.
He's throwing up there most of the time.
They was nasty. They was nasty.
2 outs. That's the third.
Damn.
They get the force, and that is that. So no
runs. This man is throwing the gym.
John
He is
Shelby,
pitching the
Chris
gym.
Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Matt McLean towards first.
Oh.
4 guaranteed wins in the playoffs. From them alone.
That's crazy.
The next to hit for the
Remember
Reds.
that White Sox team that won the World Series? They had some good pitching too.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base
The White
hit.
Sox team that won the World Series had some dope pitching. Their pitching was real good that year. I hear another person who don't get enough credit. Carlos Beltran. Beltran don't get enough credit either.
In this one. There's the strike.
Beltran don't get enough credit either. Bobby Jenks.
Ellie on the move. Little chopper rolls foul.
Jose Contreras.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
I forgot all about that dude.
Garland.
God damn it.
In the dirt, blocked.
Get him! Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So, good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a...
Scotty Potts, a great leadoff hitter.
Get him!
Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Yes,
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So
Joe Creed career year.
I thought Joe Creed was going to be a good player for his whole career.
Same with Aaron Rowand.
Chop to third. Vaughn.
Double play!
Jermaine
That was
died
nasty.
killing it.
Yeah, remember when Jermaine died, Beltran and Johnny Damon was Royals? They had a big 3 over there in Kansas City.
Welcome back.
That was a nasty double play at this turn. Yeah, Carl Everett was a good switch hitter.
Keep this one close here.
He played for Houston too.
Can give their players a chance to
and Boston.
Great series.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember watching those.
It was dope.
Miguel Vargas.
Pinkerco, of course.
Yeah.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan up in
Pinkerco asterisk.
You think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame?
Up as well.
Oh.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Come on, we need some runs.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Let me look at his stats real quick.
Vargas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Barlow, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Damn!
Swings and misses.
What is his repertoire?
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone.
Yeah, he should be in. 439 homers.
Yeah, I think he should get in too. I'm shocked. David Justice didn't make it. Damn, I was out in front. I was out in front.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
This one high in the air.
Only 4 out of 18 seasons he struggled.
And there's 2 down.
Wow.
That's pretty good if you ask me.
Yeah, that's great. That's phenomenal.
So now here's the DH, Lenny Sosa.
Oh, let's go! Let's go, baby! Yes! 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 Yes, we needed that. Yes, we needed that shit. Yes.
78% of the time he was an all-star level hitter.
I agree.
He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting
30 homers plus.
Aggressive, and it paid
Nice
off.
homer.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, center field.
Slider.
Friedel coming on.
That was a slider.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 1-ball game.
It's crazy how Guy had his best years with the Sox at his oldest.
Yeah. I still wonder what would have happened if he would stay with the Royals.
There's a strike.
Him, Johnny Damon, and Beltran. They had a nice big 3.
Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And he grounds one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They had a nice big 3. They had Mike Sweeney over there too.
That one the other.
And they had Green eventually.
Yeah.
Handles, throws to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Damn.
To right.
Remember the year Green had with the Dodgers? It was a 1-something era.
The Reds trailing by 3. Here the bottom of the
is Trevor Bauer, is he blackballed?
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Trevor Bauer, is he blackballed?
Swings
God
and
damn it.
deep to left center.
Damn.
Back there. And that one is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-2. Now batting Chamber Candelario.
Yeah, pretty much. It sucks.
He was a good pitcher. He's doing YouTube videos now.
Even though it's been proven in court he's innocent.
Wow.
On the ground, right side.
He do YouTube videos now.
His controversy keeps him from any team.
And he has some good stuff too.
It might not be the most challenging.
He was part of that Cleveland Indians resurgence, and they got all those pictures.
Great channel.
Cleveland had a couple of pictures they brought up. He was part of that.
In Japan and Mexico.
Stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one missing
Get him
low.
on front.
1-1.
I said the AS or Sox should sign him.
I would say the Cardinals.
Outside
The
low.
Cardinals should sign him.
Count 2-1.
The Cardinals are doing pretty good, but they're young guys.
That clips
All except my man Nolan Gorman ain't hitting. But I like the Cardinals.
He'll give you a 3-something era.
And now it's filled up.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Damn, I got to throw some gas on him.
2 down, nobody on. Out
Damn.
towards right center. That's well struck. That's back.
Yeah.
And that
Damn,
one
he's
hops
so
the
fucking slow. Get the ball.
around second
The
down.
fucking
They
ball.
still don't have it.
The Sox
Are you
had
serious?
Cleveland. He had controversy too.
Yeah, Clemens has some good stuff.
2 strikes in that AB.
Damn, you
That
might have to pay
split the
attention.
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat.
So why not sign Bauer Lowell?
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Let me get this
Runner
dude
at
out and
third,
ask you
2
question.
away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks
Damn.
it away, and we'll do it again.
get him.
And a miss.
He thought that cutter was a slide.
But not before they answer back with a solo.
Damn, I gotta get some more runs.
It's now 4-2.
Let me get a couple more runs.
And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Robert Jr.
Need some fucking runs. Damn, all that power.
He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Oh,
that one laced to center and a base hit.
I can't get no double out of that.
So a man aboard, and Martinez 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground.
Damn,
right
hit into a
side.
dub.
It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
God damn it.
So up next for Chicago,
Tim
Elko. He's already homered here in this one.
Damn!
In the air, right center field. Friedel on the move to the alley.
I'm gonna get some runs.
He makes the grab, and that is that. So on to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds. Matt McLean.
Matt McLean.
Yeah, 96 pitches.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Carroll hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Reds,
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
When Bauer first came up in 2011 with Arizona, he was doing all these hour of ordinary warm-up stretches and stuff, and nearly everyone made of people are now doing some of these warm-ups. Talk about hypercates, a lot of weighted ball stuff where they throw it against a wall.
Wow, you remember all that on. I remember when he was with Cleveland.
Hypocrites.
They had some nice when he was with Cleveland, they had a nice staff.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He caught it behind his
nasty.
Back to first.
Damn, that was nasty.
Done for the out.
A little bit of luck, but that was nasty as shit.
What a play
about 2 more
to end
runs.
the inning. There's no way he saw that.
Need like
and
2 more
welcome
runs.
back to the
2 or 3 more
ballpark.
runs.
To the batter now, Miguel Vargas. Diaz back to work.
Damn.
And first offering is fouled off.
Damn.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Damn. We'll take
Base
that.
knock center field.
We'll take that. We'll take that. We need some runs. We need some insurance.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Carroll.
I'll see you later. Good to see you playing with the Sox again. Good
Damn.
luck.
Could be 2. The flip, 1 at second.
Safe.
First, safe.
Yes.
So they get one.
Okay.
But a really nice
I'll talk to you
try.
later.
And next is the designated hitter.
All right.
Lenny
Nice.
Sosa.
I love when I talk to you
He's
about
already
baseball,
homered in
dog.
this game.
I love this shit. Damn.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And there's a foul ball.
Come on, man. We need some insurance. We need some fucking insurance. Damn.
Swing and a ball
Fall,
lifted
fall,
in the
fall,
air.
fall, fall, fall,
Shallow
fall.
right field.
Damn.
Hines makes the play.
Damn, I'm going to take him out now.
Back here.
Come on.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Zach Thompson.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one hit the knees for a strike.
That
well,
was
he didn't like those
nasty.
first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Get him
swing and a miss. And
get him
one
on
gone.
the hands with gas.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Martinez makes the catch. Out number 2. And that one hit to first.
Yes! Whitesox win, baby. Yes.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Stop playing for a while and come back there a little bit later. We had 35 at-bats, 10 hits, 4 runs, no walks, 4 Ks. We had 2 home runs, 2 pitches, my starter, 7 Ks. Give up 2 runs, 1 walk. The Reds, 33 at-bats, 8 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, 8 Ks, 1 home run. We used 3 pitches. I got the Cubs next. I'm going to wait because I'm a little tired right now. I'm not going to play the Cubs right now. I'm tired as hell. I've been playing stressful baseball all morning. I've been stressed out playing this damn game. I got 3 at Wrigley. I'm waiting for my man to come back. Flea market, he'll be mad if I played this without him. Him and Daniel didn't see this, they'll be mad. So I'm gonna wait. And Trey and Brandon, they'll love to see this series. So I'm gonna wait. I gotta learn how to put the games up on my plan on schedule live. I gotta learn how to do that on YouTube. I'll be back later, fellas. Play against the Cubs.